Navigating sensitive topics, the art of tactful communication. Hello learners. Today, we're going to dive into a very important aspect of English conversation, addressing sensitive topics, especially in interview situations. This might sound a bit challenging, but don't worry. We'll explore some useful tips and techniques to tackle these situations confidently. First and foremost, let's define what we mean by sensitive topics. These can be subjects that may make people uncomfortable, defensive, or upset. Topics might include religion, politics, personal finances, or personal history. The key to addressing these topics is to be respectful, diplomatic, and tactful. When you encounter sensitive topics in an interview, there are a few strategies that can help. Reframe the question. If you're asked a question that's too personal, or you feel uncomfortable answering, try to reframe it. This means answering the question in a way that shifts the focus away from the sensitive aspect, but still provides a relevant response. Be respectful. Always respect the other person's perspective, even if you disagree. You can express your own viewpoint without belittling or dismissing theirs. Set boundaries. It's okay to say that you're uncomfortable discussing certain topics. Use polite phrases like, "I would prefer not to discuss this," or, "Can we focus on another topic instead?" Now let's look at some practice scenarios. Scenario 1. An interviewer asks about your political views. Response: While I keep informed about politics, I believe it's essential to keep my professional and political life separate. I prefer to focus on my abilities related to the job. Scenario 2. The conversation veers towards personal finances. Response: I appreciate your interest, but I prefer to keep my financial situation private. Can we discuss more about the job responsibilities instead? Remember, these are just examples. Your actual responses will depend on the specific situation and your personal comfort level. That's all for today's lesson on addressing sensitive topics in English. Remember, the key is to maintain respect, be tactful, and know your boundaries. With practice, you'll become more confident and skilled at navigating these tricky conversational waters. See you in our next lesson.